You know, Venkatesh is known as a family-friendly star, but I have always wondered, he is a big beefy guy. Why doesn't anybody use him as an action star? Sailesh Kolanu got this idea and made Saindhav. Of course, Mahesh Babu also had this idea many years ago, but Sailesh Kolanu made Saindhav. In this movie, Venkatesh is a no-nonsense killing machine, like he's John Victory Venkatesh. Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. You're watching NotATollyReview. My name is Hriday Ranjan. This week's movie is Saindhav, written and directed by Sailesh Kolanu. The film stars Venkatesh, Shraddha Srinath, Nawazuddin Siddiqui, among others. Venkatesh is a family man with a woman, a child, someone who wears a lungi and cooks food and, dare I say, watches Venkatesh movies on Sunday afternoons. When his daughter is diagnosed with a rare syndrome, he has to procure a rare vial of medicine that costs a lot of money, and he has to take it from the hands of crooked criminals. Sailesh Kolanu bases this movie in a fictional port city called Chandraprastha. We are also introduced to Nawazuddin, a sneaker-loving man who comes up from nothing and is now a slimy killer. But the primary difference between Saindhav and Sailesh Kolanu's earlier films is not simply in scale but also in treatment. His heroes are usually brooding cops who are conflicted with an inner turmoil that is almost as important as the external pursuit that they are after. But Saindhav is more commercial than his regular brooding heroes. The villains in this movie follow the shoot one at a time method. Santosh Narayanan's music plays every time there needs to be an elevation. We hear about Saindhav from his enemies through gasps, whispers and groans. Take Nawazuddin Siddiqui for example. He chooses the loud, idiosyncratic template that we have seen him in movies earlier. The rest of the seemingly large cast do not add to the thrills or the chills. Andrea Jeremiah plays the gangster's mole. Arya is there in the movie too, but it's unclear what he's doing. Maybe he just came for the assembly elections and just stayed. Who knows? There is too much plot. There are too many fights. There are too many bullets flying, and one would have appreciated a little more simplicity. And it is in the second act that you feel a certain lag in the proceedings. Things thankfully pick up in the third act, where the director packs in few interesting scenes, like one scene which is a hat tip to James Bond and Q's inventions. If there is one major area of disappointment in the movie, it is with Santosh Narayanan's track. It seems incongruous with the film's tone and goes for hyperbole in a film that is trying to be subtle. Saindhav is packed with slick action sequences and Venkatesh is having fun in almost every scene. However, the plot loses the plot for a considerable chunk of the movie. As a result, Saindhav is effective, but it is hard to retain too much of it when you walk out of the theatre. This makes it a middling action thriller. Thank you so much for watching a review of the movie Saindhav. If you haven't done it yet, like every week, please remember to subscribe to Film Companion South on YouTube by pressing the bell icon. Thank you and happy Sankranti.